What is special education and what is it intended to do? Special education provides students with any necessary supports to ensure that the student is able to access general education curriculum and the life of the school. These supports may take place in a variety of forms, such as specially designed instruction, accommodations, and related services. First, let's break down each of these models of support. First, specially designed instruction. Specially designed instruction is used to address the unique needs of a student and ensures the student has access to learning. Specially designed instruction may involve modifying the content that is taught in terms of scope and depth. For instance, if the student is not performing at grade level, the curriculum content may be modified so the student is only responsible for learning key content. Modifying the teaching methodology. For example, the student may be taught with small group instruction versus in a large class setting. Finally, modifying the performance criteria. For example, the method of assessment may be different for the student than it is for their peers. The next model of support is accommodations. Accommodations promote access to the general education curriculum and allow the student to receive information and demonstrate their knowledge in a more effective way. Accommodations are intended to level the playing field for a student with a disability. Some examples of accommodations may include additional testing time, preferred seating, using materials with a larger print, and many more. All school districts have a curriculum accommodations plan available for review. A third model of support provided to students in special education is related services. Related services are developmental, corrective, and other supportive services that are required to ensure the student with a disability has access to learning. Some examples of related services are transportation, assistive technology, parent training, physical therapy, recreation, a social worker, health services, occupational therapy, speech and language services, and more. Specially designed instruction, accommodations, and related services must all be designed to provide the student with a disability access to the general education curriculum. Let's talk about what this means. First, it is important to remember that the IEP, Individualized Education Program, does not replace the general education curriculum. Instead, the IEP provides services and supports so that the student is able to learn the same content that is described in the general education curriculum. In Massachusetts, the general education curriculum is referred to as the Massachusetts Curriculum Frameworks. Finally, regulations for special education require that students receiving special education must make effective progress in the general education curriculum. Let's discuss what effective progress is. In order to have effective progress, there must be documented growth in the acquisition of knowledge and skills, with and without accommodations. Social emotional development and skills are also included in this required effective progress growth. Effective progress must align with the student's age, their developmental expectations, the individual educational potential of the student, and applicable learning standards from the general education curriculum. It is important to note that advancement from grade to grade is not necessarily effective progress. Thank you for listening about what is special education and what is it intended to do.